Hello friends, Cody Lee here. Let's talk to the plant medicine cards and see what message the plant kingdom has for you today. Hope all is doing well in your world. It's a sunshiny day here where I am. Some interesting energy I've felt recently around boundaries, around people being willing to speak up for themselves. That resonates. Stick around. I bet there's a message for you here. Wow, shot out of there like a cannon. We've got 3 cards. Columbine. Abundance. Columbine encourages you to joyfully embrace life's bewildering array of uncertainties with the kind of confidence that doesn't require too much thought. Go with the flow, with what feels right. Abundance is the knowledge and the security that comes with the acceptance that all of your needs are going to be met. Well, that's a fabulous word to focus on, abundance, and a fabulous card for us to start with. Yeah, going with the flow. Aligning with what feels right as much as possible in our lives tends to put us in the channel of abundance. So the universe is working in your favor. Thistle, forgiveness. Got a lot of purple here. There's a purple message for you if purple speaks to you. Life has taught you to protect yourself, but sometimes you end up hurting yourself. Milk thistle helps you let go through the power of forgiveness of all the self-imposed restrictions and defense armor that are making it hard for you to open and receive all the love and abundance the universe is flowing towards you. Yeah, abundance wants to flow, guys. But it looks like there's a little bit of energy of forgiveness that needs to come forward. Forgiveness is definitely a restriction for letting things flow. So, is there someone in your circle you need to forgive, or do you need to forgive yourself? Pansy, resonance, again with the purple. I promise you not all these cards are purple. Allow Pansy to instill a sense of stability and safety in your heart and to release fear and anxiety. Ease into an understanding of your own heart's deepest truth. This flower is often called heart ease pansy, since only with a direct connection to the resonance with your heart will you know which path leads to joyful fulfillment. Safety, stability, a release from anxiety. There's a lot in the world that can make us focus on anxiety and fear, but I can't stress to you enough, and I know it's easier said than done, but focusing on fear and anxiety is only going to attract more fear and more anxiety in your life. Do your best to focus on the beautiful things in your world, the things that you do love, you do want more. We can acknowledge that, yes, there's discomfort, fear, anxiety, and turbulence in our lives and in our world, but we can't stay in that energy for too long, or we'll just continue to cycle through it and bring in more and more of that. So, releasing that fear and anxiety, calling on your heart energy, forgiveness, forgiving yourself. Maybe this is for you. Maybe you have been someone that has been stuck in that fear thinking and stuck in that anxiety, and you know better. If you're a spiritual person and you follow, a more metaphysical path or are more open to these things, you probably have heard, it's no secret, that focusing on something gets you more of that thing. So focusing on fear and being scared of, an uncertainty gets you more situations and more that creates uncertainty. And we obviously don't want more of that. So it's no secret that where we place our attention, where attention goes, energy flows. So this just might be a little reminder. If you've slipped back into those ways where you've been hyper-focused on all of the stuff in your world that you don't like seeing, forgive yourself and bring yourself back into flow. Bring yourself back into that focus of what is what you want. What is the energy and the alignment of what you want to see more of in your life and in the world. And collectively, the more of us that do that, that creates a current of energy as well, and it's powerful. The more of us that choose to live life this way, the greater of an improvement and change we're going to see on the planet. But start with micro before you worry about the macro. Well, let's clarify some things. Let's pull a few more cards to see what else these plants have to say to us. I can't help but mention again the purple here. Which, that being said, I'm going to call on my purple tarot deck. Feels very matchy-matchy. Also nature themed as well. What other messages or what else do you want to say to expand on this current you're showing us? Yeah, drop the burdens, guys. Look at that ant carrying all that weight. You've been carrying a lot. Oh, it's flipped upside down. Yeah, your body's been begging for rest. Your soul is asking you, please stop looking out at all the negative and all the heavy and all the bad and bring it back to what's in your own backyard. What's in your own world? What is in your focus? What can you change? What can you address? What can you do? And for heaven's sakes, please take a break. Your poor soul needs some rest. So turn the news off. Do whatever it is that you need to do to bring yourself back into the focus of your life for a while so you can recalibrate. Your soul is calling for rest. Just give me one more. I feel like there's one more here. Okay, I lied. There's two. The universe said, nope, we got two. All right. Oh, reverse Seven of Pentacles. And then we've got the Three of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands. Yeah, there's abundance that's wanting to grow, but it's kind of been stagnant. I was just drawn to the word bewildering that I'm not going to tell you how many times it took me to say that word earlier. I still can't say it. Bewildering. There it is. Maybe I'll do a blooper reel because it was pretty comical. Anyway, I'm drawn to the word bewildering and then thinking about anxiety and the fear. And I feel like there's something wanting to flow to you that's trying to get to you, but it's stagnant. It's stuck. The growth is stuck because your focus is in the wrong place. Like there's something here. If you do some forgiving, there is something new that wants to build in the physical and grow for you. There's some pentacles here and a lot about abundance. I feel like there's something financially that's really trying to make its way to you. And there's a spark of inspiration and a new idea that I think is trying to come through here. But we've got to get that fear and anxiety aside. We've got to put that on the shelf for a bit. Push it away and focus on what you want to attract, what you do want in your life, what do you want to see, what do you want to build here? Because there's definitely a current that's trying to flow, but you're the one that's got some things blocking it and not allowing that to come to you. This is good news, guys. There's something you can do about this. Forgiveness is the number one thing I would look at. Where do you need to make some forgiveness in your life? That's going to make a big change in this flow that's trying to come in. And again, I feel like there's a strong possibility that there's financial flow that's mainly coming to you. I'm not getting anything about romance or relationships in this one. This is about abundance and some sort of physical prosperity coming in for you. There's a bird that has something to say. Oh, that was a mess. White Owl, the wisdom and message of the divine are with you. We'll take that. The Robin. New growth and potential is on the horizon. Reach out and embrace it. I can't help but notice the background here. These two feel like they go together. Oh, and look. More purple flowers. Very strong purple theme here. Purple is royalty. Purple is regal. Purple is crown and like getting those messages from the divine and above color. And the robin here is about newness arriving. You know, we see the robins, we associate with them with spring, something new. And this ties this ties very much to the Ace of Wands. Something new is trying to arrive for you. And there's new growth and potential on the horizon. Reach out and embrace it. And the way that you do that is letting go of these thistles, letting go and doing this forgiveness. Whatever this is you need to forgive, let go, releasing that fear and anxiety, and letting that abundance flow and come to you. This feels like a finished reading. This is a nice message for you. Go get that abundance. Let that, remove those blockages, the things we discussed, and things are going to start flowing for you. Hope this is helpful. If you'd enjoyed this, if it was beneficial, like, subscribe, share, and have a wonderful, blessed day. It encourages you to joyfully embrace life's bewildering. Columbine encourages you to joyfully embrace life's bewildering. Oh my God.